Keep on, keep on singing. Cantamus is a choir, so if you haven't heard us sing before, please pause this video and take a moment to watch us. Maybe another video on this page, or maybe on YouTube. And yes, I really do mean it. Pause the video and listen to us sing for a few minutes or maybe an hour. I'll be here when you're done. Now, I want you to think back to a moment of our singing that you particularly enjoyed. Maybe it was a chord where you couldn't tell how many notes were being sung, but the sound surrounded you. Maybe it was a catchy rhythm or looks of happiness on the singers' faces. Maybe it was at our most recent fall concert when the choir encircled the graduating seniors, a tradition each semester, and sang the Bells of Iowa State to commemorate our time together and to send them off into the world with joy and gratitude. Think about that moment and how all the women worked together to make that happen. My name is Claire Kriesel, and I'll tell you more about myself in a moment. But I'm just one singer, and right now I want to talk about Cantamus as a whole, because we work as a team. Cantamus is what happens when all of us women, and our director Kathleen Rohde, work together. It's no one person. We work as a team. Even Kathleen will say to us from time to time, "When I direct at home, no sound comes out." My point is, we need each other to make something bigger than ourselves, to make the music that we love to share with you. And now, we have the chance to share it with even more people across the Atlantic. We have been invited to sing at the world-renowned Varna International Choral Festival in Varna, Bulgaria, in May 2020. This invitation is a huge honor. And although Cantamus has performed all across the US, including regional and national conventions for the ACDA, that's the American Choral Directors Association, this would be the first time in Cantamus's 20-year history that we've had the chance to represent Iowa State University internationally. The problem is, travel is expensive. We work as a team, but the trip is simply not financially accessible to all the women. We work as a team, but based on the funding currently available to us, this is what our team would look like when we travel to Bulgaria. I'm speaking to you because you can help. And there's a way that every single one of you can help, even if you don't have the funds to donate right now. I'll briefly share 3 ways that you can help us. So the first way is through the FundISU fundraiser. You can pledge a tax-deductible donation to help us with this trip. And any amount will help. Whether you have $5 or $500 to share, rest assured that we will use it to help make this trip possible for more women. The second way to help is that if you know someone in the choir, consider whether you might help them directly. It's 2020 now, believe it or not, and that makes me think of perfect vision. How can we look into the future and know what will make it better? Well, there's research showing that experiences, rather than objects, are the best things to spend money on. I can't think of a better experience than singing in a beautiful cathedral in Bulgaria, and then later sending you a thank you selfie from the Black Sea. So if there's someone in the choir you might be able to support so that she can have an amazing first year of this new decade and make memories she'll carry for a lifetime, I encourage you to consider it. The third way to help, last but not least, is the option that costs you nothing. We're running this FundISU campaign right now, which you probably know about since you're on this page, but you might not know that time is limited. We only have 1 month to fundraise, so it's critical that our campaign reaches a wide audience in a short amount of time. So please, spread the word. Share this link on social media, email it to your friends who just won the lottery, etc. You never know who you might reach and how they might be able to help us. Help us connect with your network. This action costs nothing from you, but means the world to us. And it may make the difference in helping our team look less like this and more like this. We work as a team, but you may want to know who's talking to you now. My name is Claire Kriesel, and I'm an Alto 1, originally from Rochester, Minnesota, who's been singing with Cantamus for 14 years. You're probably curious how this works, So let me explain. I was an undergraduate and then a graduate student from 2002 to 2015. I studied biochemistry, genetics, and creative writing and environment, and now I'm an assistant teaching professor in the English department. Cantamus is a one-credit course that meets 3 times a week for rehearsals, and I was enrolled that whole time. When I first got hired at ISU, I thought, okay, it's time to stop being a student. I thought, okay, I can watch Cantamus concerts from the audience now. In fact, my husband's and my first date was to a Cantamus concert in fall 2015. But in those years away from the choir, a part of my soul withered. And this year, I rejoined because Cantamus is truly one of the most formative and magical experiences in my life. Whoever you know who is singing, know that their spirit is enriched by being a part of this group, by singing from the heart together, and by sharing this music with you through live performances and recordings that can be enjoyed for years to come. I'm speaking to you today because you have the chance to help further enrich that experience, to help one of these women join us on a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Bulgaria, to help us work as we do best, as a team. Please consider doing what you can to help us, whether financially or by spreading the word about our FundISU campaign. And with that, I want to say thank you for the gift of your presence here today. It means so much to be able to share our music with you. And we so appreciate each and every one of you who helps us share our music with the world through this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to sing at the Varna International Choral Festival in May 2020. Thank you for taking the time to view our message and share this page with your network. And to those of you donating so that our dream can become a reality, you are making a difference. Thank you. Thank you. Or, should I say in Bulgarian, Isključitelno mnogo ti благодаря. Keep on singing.